Have you ever had someone in your life who used to talk a lot, laugh a lot, share everything with you, and then slowly they became quiet? Not suddenly, not dramatically, just less messages, less energy, less present, until one day you realize they're not the same person anymore. So what happened? Here's the scary part. Most people don't even notice. When someone starts disappearing emotionally, because it doesn't look like a breakdown. It looks normal. Too normal. They're just busy. They're tired. They'll be back to normal soon. But what if silence is not temporary? What if it's a process? At the beginning, they tried. They really tried. They talked. They explained. They opened up, sometimes even more than they should have, hoping someone would understand. But over time, they noticed something. No one was really listening. Not deeply, not fully, not in a way that made them feel seen. And that's where it starts. Not the silence, but the disappointment. Because when someone feels unheard, something changes inside them. Not loudly, not instantly, but slowly. Their words begin to feel heavier. Like every sentence requires effort. Like every explanation feels pointless. And then, one day, a thought appears. Quietly. Maybe it doesn't matter what I say. And that thought stays. Some people don't go quiet overnight. They go quiet after repeating themselves again and again and again, trying to be understood, trying to be heard, trying to be enough until something inside them gives up, not loudly, but silently. They stop explaining. Not because they don't care, but because they're tired of caring alone. Here's something most people don't understand. Talking takes energy. Real talking, honest talking, emotional talking. It takes a lot. And when someone feels drained, they don't announce it. They adjust. They speak less. They react less. They slowly disconnect. Not from everyone, but from the effort. And this is where it gets deeper. The human brain adapts. If someone feels ignored, misunderstood, or judged, again and again and again, their brain starts protecting them. It creates a simple rule. Silence is safer. Safer than explaining. Safer than being vulnerable, safer than being disappointed again. And once that rule is repeated enough, it becomes automatic. They don't even think about it anymore. But here's the part most people miss. When people stop talking, they don't stop feeling. They don't stop thinking. If anything, they think more. They observe everything. Every reaction, every tone, every small detail, they notice. Who listens, who interrupts, who pretends to care, and who actually does. And the more they notice, the quieter they become. Because awareness changes people. It makes them selective, careful, guarded. Now here's the turning point. Quiet people don't always come back. Not because they don't want to, but because they've changed. Silence reshapes them. It teaches them independence. It teaches them distance. It teaches them not to expect too much from others. And once someone learns that, it's very hard to unlearn. They stop chasing conversations. They stop explaining themselves. They stop trying to be understood, not out of ego, but out of exhaustion And from the outside, it looks like they've changed. But from the inside, they just got tired. So what can you do if someone in your life is becoming quiet? First, don't force them to talk, because forced conversation feel empty. Second, pay attention. Not just to what they say, but to what they stop saying. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. Third, listen. Really listen. Not to reply, not to fix, but to understand. Because feeling understood is what brings people back. And finally, be patient, because people who went silent don't open up instantly. They open up slowly, carefully, one piece at a time. Here's the truth. Silence is not always weakness. Sometimes it's what happens when someone realizes something important, that not everyone deserves their words. Not everyone deserves their energy. Not everyone deserves access to their thoughts. So next time someone becomes quiet, don't just ask, "Why don't you talk?" Ask yourself, did they feel heard when they tried? Because sometimes people don't change. They just stop trying. And once they stop trying, they start becoming someone new, someone quieter, but also stronger. If this made you think, stay with me.